Now please rise, and if you're in the hallways, please pause and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, and welcome to this Thanksgiving edition of Mornings. I'm Johnny Suchko.
And I'm Minithon, and we have a lot to tell you, so let's get right into it. Starting off our show, Bengali Cultural Club and Black Student Union each held a Friendsgiving potluck on Wednesday. Here's a quick look.
We have Deblina Kandu in the studio with Isabel for Minithon's No Shave November winner. Over to you, Debbie.
Thank you, Johnny. Good morning, North Penn. I am Deblina Kandu, and I'm here with Minithon President Isabel Mikulski. And as it goes, Monday is our early dismissal before Thanksgiving break, but it is also stall day. So tell me, what is stall day?
Basically what we're trying to do is we're encouraging students to bring in a ton of change. They hand it to their teachers who signed up to do stall day. And the more change that you bring in, the more quote unquote stalled your period will be because they have to count all the change you bring in. So bring in a ton of pennies.
All right, and I know some of you have some like piggy banks out there that you don't use, so bring in that change. You can go to a good cause. And speaking of November, it is also No Shave November. So, what is No Shave November?
So we asked a ton of teachers to volunteer for No Shave November. They couldn't shave their beard whatsoever, and then students would bring in money to vote on which student won, or which teacher won.
Perfect, and we do have a teacher winner, so if you want to give a little... We have Mr. Ianello, who is the winner of No Shave November. So, where does the money go for No Shave November?
It goes to the kids, for the kids. Want to thank all the students in our A123. We want to thank all the teachers that donated. It's going to Four Diamonds to support kids with pediatric cancer, and we can't think of a more just cause for that. So, happy to win. Sad to miss the beard, but we can do it.
All right, do you want to get started?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Let's
You
do
can
it.
Take a seat.
Be careful.
I will.
All right, we're going to send it back to the desk, and we'll come back at the end of the show.
Thanks, Debbie. We'll check back on our night's barbers at the end of the show. Hey, Eden, North Penn Theater had their first performance of the Crucible last night. Have you bought tickets for any of the shows yet?
Unfortunately, no, but I keep forgetting to buy tickets.
Well, don't worry. Even though the first show was last night, there's still time to buy tickets for tonight and for the shows over the weekend. Carly Guerra is here to give you a preview of the show and an inside look at the cast work so far.
It matters nothing what she thought.
Crucible is a text written by Arthur Miller. So the Crucible follows some core characters that were actual real people in Salem in 1692. It's about how does a town deal with accusations and how do they behave towards their neighbors when things maybe aren't the way that they have been. That's the core of the text, but it's also a reflection of what was going on when it was written.
I'm playing John Proctor, and John Proctor, he's a farmer in Massachusetts. And we're introduced to this guy 7 months after a grave sin, right? He's living in the shadow of the sin throughout the whole show, really. And the crux of the show is, can he redeem himself? Can he find redemption at all? And what does that even look like?
I'll be playing Abigail Williams, and she's the main antagonist of the play. She basically creates this whole coup to accuse the women of Salem of witchcraft. She has a lot of nuances because even though she's the villain of the story, I think there are a lot of things that contribute to her madness, and I really hope to show that she has layers to her character and that she's not just the bad guy.
During rehearsal, some people are on stage and some people are backstage or off stage. I try to memorize my lines when I'm not on stage, and when I'm on stage, I try to get like really into the character, and I just like interacting with everyone on stage and off stage.
Sometimes I like to watch my fellow castmates practice and like just see how the scene unfolds from an outside perspective, because I think that's really interesting, just to like see how they work together in a scene and all that stuff. I think my favorite thing about the show is that there's not really a good guy. Like, we're playing real people, and I think that's a really stark difference from the musicals that we've been doing, but also it's just more fun.
I think, you know, this production, and certainly my first production, man, I couldn't ask for anything more. It's been good.
It is the same, is it not?
Thanks, Carly. While the industrial changes to the high school have been the center of attention, a dedicated group of ENACT members are focused on a greener edition. Here's Katie Taylor to tell you more.
Working hard with the Perkiomen Watershed Conservancy, a few devoted members of ENACT have been getting their hands dirty with a new endeavor, the Native Meadow Project.
This project is something that we're putting kind of right by the entrance as you come in off of Valley Forge Road, and we're literally just turning a patch of grass that's about 1/10 of an acre into a native meadow. So we're going to be planting native perennial flowering species there. And the idea is that, number one, it can be used for wildlife as habitat, food source, shelter, and number two, it can be used for students as education to learn about a variety of different ecological concepts. Students that get to come visit it, whether that's elementary students or our current students, will get to learn about those same things. We're going to have some signs up, that kind of thing. Future students will also get to benefit from maintaining it and learning about it.
Phase one is really just preparing the plot of land that we're going to use, and we have to kill the grass so it won't compete with the native plants, and then in the spring we'll be able to plant our plants.
With other ENACT members, we have been coming out at some of the meetings and just mulching and continuing to move the process along. And right now we are laying down and staking cardboard, and then we're going to pile mulch on top of it just to be able to kill all the grass that is there, and eventually we'll fill up this whole meadow.
If you are interested in contributing to the project, you can see Mr. Collier in K128 for more information. I'm Katie Taylor reporting for North Penn Television.
Thanks, Katie. Now let's turn it over to Mr. Ronan D11 to present a follow-up on last Tuesday's Alice Barricade training drill.
Actually, when we go to that side, we're going to kind of spread out using not everybody.
Thanks, Mr. Roan. Those are really helpful tips. For this episode of Club Spotlight, let's learn about Korean Club.
Korean American Cultural Society Club is mainly for having experience with the Korean culture, food such as food, music, game, food, all kinds of things. We try to include everybody. Every single time we try to incorporate different theme. Today it was all about the I don't know whether you heard about the November 11th, that's the known as the Teperos Day, which is the 11/11. That's what we're making right now. And now we're sharing that, and that's what that is.
This is Korean Club. Today's our 11/11 meeting, and basically 11/11 in Korea, they look like little, there's a snack called pepero, where it's like little breadsticks with chocolate on it, and they look like little 11/11. So it's just kind of like a fun day that people celebrate in Korea. And here right now, we're just making them with little pretzel sticks and chocolate.
I've been to, I think, most of the meetings that I've done so far. I'm having a great time, honestly. Today we decorated pretzel sticks, like dipped them in chocolate, got sprinkles going. It was a great time. Love being part of the club. For only like $7, you get to be part of like a great community. pretty much. I forget when the meetings are exactly, but yeah, it's a great way to get together. Like even if you're not Korean, like you can just show up and like have a good time.
I'm doing great today, Johnny. I'm Mahira Russell, and let's get right into the lowdown. Do you like to sing, dance, perform, or maybe all three? The North Penn Multicultural Celebration performance sign-ups are now open. Deadline to sign up is November 30th. You can also sign for the fashion show. The deadline for that is December 30th. Check out all the sign-up info on the club's Instagram at North Penn Multicultural. You do not need to be a part of a cultural club to sign up. Stop by and see Master or Mr. Evans with any questions. Are you looking to declutter? Do you have a lot of old electronics laying around? ACT is here to help. Come on down to NACT's Electronic Recycling Day tomorrow from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Minithon is having their night at the 76ers. Come out and enjoy an evening out with friends and family watching the 76ers take on the Wizards, all while benefiting an amazing cause. Tickets are available on the QR codes on the flyers around the school, and every ticket purchase will benefit the Minithon program. As always, yearbooks are on sale now at jostens.com. Each copy costs $100, so make sure to capture your memories before it's too late. The Ski and Cloak Snowboard Club still has extra spots open for both of the year's trips. We'll be going to Killington, Stowe, and Okemo in Vermont this season, so don't miss out. See Mr. Brick at A122 for more details. That's all we have for this week's Lowdown. I'm Mahira, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Mahira. Aiden, with Thanksgiving coming up, what are you most thankful for?
You know, I'm thankful for our lovely, amazing North Penn crew. And I'm also thankful for pecan pie.
It's pecan.
Pecan.
Well, no matter how you say it, I'm especially thankful for Thanksgiving dinner. For this week's Question of the Week, we wanted to know what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Family. I'm thankful for Clash Royale.
And I'm thankful for all the lovely people we've met around my acting journey, and his too.
Joel Arthur.
I'm thankful for my cat, Baby. Oh. We are thankful for Mrs. Laverio.
I'm thankful for Marco.
We are thankful for
Blackstone Union.
our friends.
My Viola.
Mr. Boyer. I'm thankful for all my friends at track.
I'm thankful for the crew of the Crucible.
Let's try this again. We're going to check in back with Mr. Rohn in D11 for our Alice overview. Mr. Rohn?
Well, good morning, North Penn. Mr. Rohn here live in room D11, where we're going to go through a review of our lockdown drill that we had earlier this week. So here in the room, we have some students that are going to participate. And so as soon as we hear that announcement or information about a critical incident, we are going to make a decision to go into our barricade and our lockdown. So as you can see, our students, staff are preparing, moving the furniture, closing the door. We have our initial point of contact on the door there, as you can see, using extension cable to our second point of contact. So we have our 2 points of contact here. 2 points of contact here. And as the door is secure, students and staff members go into a location outside of the view of the window to make sure that they are safe at that time. So a great barricade job here done by staff and students in here in D11. Back to you folks in the studio.
Thanks, Mr. Rohn. We have heard of buzzing from our night's barber over there. Let's check in and see how our Minithon's made out.
Thank you, Johnny. So,
here's our final product.
How do you like it, Mr. Ianello?
Looks great. Looks great. I'm excited about it for the next 7 hours. Yeah.
The next 7 hours. All right, we're going to set it back to the desk.
Looking good, Mr. I. That's all we have on this edition of Mornings. I'm Johnny Suchko.
And I'm Aiden Vippin. And as always, remember to go out and support our Knights, whether that be on stage for the Crucible or on the field for the football's district finals at Penn Ridge. And as always, stay united, North Penn.